Y'all think it's bad to have altars on top of each other? Did you pass the coffee?
Did I tell you that Kimya Dawson follows me on Tumblr and talks to me occasionally and was like, I think you're awesome? It made me want to shut up myself. I didn't know Kimya Dawson was a POC.
I bought her last album on vinyl because I went to like her show in Philly, and it was just like really. It was like right after my friend committed suicide, and she was talking all about like her friend's death and like processing that. I like got there and like it was at this like church.
Did you cry?
I cried the whole time. Like it was just I was like I'm gonna take myself on a date. I'm going to see Kimya Dawson like by myself. No one's coming with me. And of course, like people were there that I knew, and I still like just like kind of sat off by myself. Wept like a baby.
Dude, I went to a Bright Eyes concert and cried with this dude that I had just started dating. And I was still in this, like, really ridiculous, like, not ridiculous, but, like, this very, like, monogamous notion of, like, you're my boyfriend, like, now I can, like, be myself, and, like, now I can, like, unload on you. And we'd only been dating for, like, 2 weeks.
Who are you talking to? Are you talking about?
This guy that I dated.
Okay.
In college. His name was, fuck. It feels good to not remember his name. His name was Michael Van Buren. And,
So he was white?
he was white. He was white and he had diabetes. And he had diabetes and he was like a big ass like diabetes like advocate. And he was like, he would call it livabetes.
Did he have type 1 or type 2?
Type 1. And like he was like one of those people that I dated that was like, I used to be fat when I was younger, and like showed me all of their like pictures from like high school and shit where they were like chubby. I was like, cool. But he was just like so hot, and I like saw him on MySpace like before I saw him in real life, because I was like going through like all like the hot people in my school like through first Facebook, and then I was like, oh, people still have MySpace because it's 2008. But we started dating and I was bugging out because it was like when you like somebody first and then they like you, it's like, oh damn, it's like I am great, aren't I? You know what I mean? Like you feel good. But like he was like a sneaky sneak because this girl that like I was like kind of friends with ended up inviting him to fucking and she ended up getting Bright Eyes tickets. She had too many Bright Eyes tickets, which doesn't make any fucking sense. Sounds sus from the beginning. And homie was talking about how she fucking, I guess like her and him like she wanted to work at Newberry Comics and he already worked there, so she was trying to get a connect or whatever. But he was a babe, so I was watching her ass. So I was like, son, I don't trust that, because like I'll tell you this. As a fat bitch, for some reason, there's like this like fat bitch like underlying code where if a fat bitch see a dude with another fat bitch, they be feeling like that's green light. Like for some reason, like they be like, oh word, he like fat bitches. So like let's get in. And I'm not gonna lie, like I've totally seen a dude with a fat woman, and I was like, okay, how you doing? And I was really like, you know, giving him the eyes and shit. Like, okay, I already know you like big girls. What up? But it's like, when it happens to you, you be hella mad. because it always happens. Like, every time I see another fat bitch and they see me with my dude, they always be trying to get at my dude. And I'm like, wow. But I don't be mad at them because I feel that. But at the same time, damn. So I was watching this bitch, right? We go to the Bright Eyes concert. I'm like emotional as fuck because they're playing First Day of My Life. I'm feeling like this is so fateful. Like this dude that I crushed on so hard crushes on me. And like I'm like a super virgin. So I'm just like, I'm gonna have sex with this like really hot guy that I don't want to have sex with. This is gonna be so good. And fucking, but I really wasn't ready to have sex to be real. But like I thought about it at that point. And then we took the train back home, and I was like bitching the whole way because it was fucking freezing outside. And then we got back to the dorm room, and like I was like kind of shitty because like when we got back, it was late as fuck, and like the girl who hooked us up with the tickets, her boyfriend couldn't go to the concert for some reason, but he had diabetes as well, and his name was Mike as well. Very weird. So then they became like BFFs and were like hanging out hella hard. And I was like, son, I'm trying to make out with this guy. Like, what's up? So I was like, can we leave, please? And like I said it really shittily. Like I know I did. And then like when we left, we went back to his room and then we like hooked up for a little bit. But then I ended up being like, whatever. And then like I went back to my dorm room. And then like later that morning, he comes to my dorm room and I haven't showered or anything. I look like hell. And I'm like sitting in my bed in like the most fucked up pajamas I own. And he's like, he tells my roommate, can I talk to Tatiana by herself? And I was like, oh my god, he's gonna break up with me because you know, we weren't dating that long for him to want to talk to me about myself.
Wait, so he wasn't going to have sex with you?
No, he was coming to break up with me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and like, I was so mad, and then like he started hanging out with like that girl that like hooked us up with the Bright Eye tickets hella hard, and she was my best friend's roommate. So I would stay seeing this nigga, and then I saw him with his new girlfriend, and like it was like when I was finally over it, and I was like wearing like a cute ass outfit, and I went out and I seen him with this girl, and I was like just actively clowning them on the street, and like that was mad inappropriate for me to have done. But I was just like, I don't give a fuck, like how dare you break up with me for this bitch, and I was going crazy, and like it was like I feel in retrospect I feel so bad because like that girl was just like trying to live her life, just trying to she's with this dude like whatever. But I was like bugging. But like I'm over it at this point in life. Thank God. But shit.